Hello, time travelers, and welcome, new time travelers. As always, if you enjoy learning about different historical events from around the world, then don't forget to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. Without further ado, let's get into it. Today we're going to start out in 1093 when Saint Anselm of Canterbury was consecrated as Archbishop. In 1154, Andrin IV was elected Pope, becoming the only Englishman to occupy the papal throne. On this day in 1533, the 3-year-old who became Ivan the Terrible was proclaimed Grand Prince of Moscow upon the death of his father, Grand Prince Vasily III, with his mother ruling as in Ivan's name until her death in 1538. In 1673, English philosopher and political theorist Thomas Hobbes, who was perhaps best known for his political philosophy, died at the age of 91. In 1892, General Francisco Franco, who led the nationalist forces that overthrew the Democratic Second Republic of the Spanish Civil War from 1936 to 1939, and subsequently was dictator of Spain until his death, was born. In 1909, the Grey Cup was first awarded as the Toronto Varsity Blues defeated the Toronto Parkdale team in Canada's amateur Gudrun football championship game. 9 years later, in 1918, U.S. President Woodrow Wilson departed for France to attend the Paris Peace Conference, where, following the cessation of hostilities in World War I, the League of Nations was established and the Treaty of Versailles was drafted. Moving on to 1937, a British steamer is attacked by heavy machine gun fire when approaching a Japanese-controlled island near Shanghai. In 1949, Jeff Bridges, an American actor known for his laid-back personality and his versatility, was born. 20 years later, in 1969, American civil rights leader Fred Hampton, a charismatic member of the Black Panthers, who was shot and killed during a police raid in Chicago. His death caused public outrage, and his ensuing investigations brought greater scrutiny of the FBI's attempts to dismantle the Panthers and other Black organizations. The following year, in 1970, American rapper and entrepreneur Jay-Z, one of the most influential figures in hip-hop in the 1990s and early 2000s, was born. 7 years later, in 1977, just 1 year after declaring the Central African Republic to be an empire, the former Jean Bedel Badusky rode in splendor to a sports station in the capital city of Bangor and crowned himself emperor. His Imperial Majesty Baski I then crowned his wife Empress Catherine. The extravaganza is witnessed by 3,500 guests from more than 40 nations and cost an estimate of $20 million. Baski's pearl-studded coronation robe and the Empress' gold lame gown alone were worth more than $200,000. It was expected that much of the cost would be covered by French aid, though the country is one of the world's poorest. It is believed to have great underdeveloped mineral deposits. In 1980, several months after the death of drummer John Bonham, the British rock band Led Zeppelin announced that it would officially disband. The group later reformed for a short one-off performance on several occasions. Now, 4 years before the turn of the century, in 1996, the unmanned space vehicle Mars Pathfinder was launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida, in order to explore the surface of Mars. The turn of the century in 2000, Surinamese politician Hendrik Aaron, who helped Suriname gain its independence in 1975 from the Netherlands and served as its prime minister from 1973 to 1980 until being overthrown by the military, died at the age of 64. And our final event happened 20 years ago in 2004 when a suicide car bombing destroyed a police station in Baghdad, Iraq, while another one hits a controversial convoy of Kurdish soldiers in Mosul, and at least 25 Iraqis were killed in the two attacks, while several U.S. soldiers were killed in smaller skirmishes. And with that, we will return to 2024 and our current history. And as always, if you enjoy learning different historical events from around the world, then don't forget to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. I'll see you in the next one.